this is our opportunity to say thank you to you, the travel trade, for the fantastic support you give Universal Destinations and Experiences. And particularly for those of you who were lucky enough to be at IPW in LA this year. Did you enjoy our closing event? It was a fantastic night, I'm sure you will all agree, and great to showcase Universal Studios Hollywood, because it does get a little bit lost with Orlando stealing the limelight. But the great thing from our perspective is that obviously we've just celebrated our first year of Super Nintendo World being open, our 60th anniversary of the studio tour, and they brought back the Glamour Tram for that. And in 2026, we have Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, our first freestanding high-speed coaster coming to the park. But of course, Orlando tends to steal the limelight. And this year, even though we have some rather large news coming, we're still keeping those experiences coming. And we have just not long opened the DreamWorks Land in Universal Studios Florida. And that has also been joined now by 2 nighttime shows, both in Universal Studios and also Islands of Adventure. And last but not least, we've also just started the Mega Movie Parade, leaning into all of the nostalgia that everybody loves so much about our parks. But there is some rather big news coming. And that is, ooh, over there, listen to that. And in preparation, we already have on sale 2 of our 3 new hotels, Stella Nova and Terra Luna, which will be welcoming our guests in the new year, because something epic is coming. Epic Universe will be a park like none that have come before, and it will be an absolute game changer in the destination. We've opened our first water theme park, Volcano Bay. We opened the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, but I'm going to put this into context. This is the first, what I would call bona fide theme park in the destination in 1/4 of a century. How busy do you think this is going to be? So with that in mind, what is Epic all about? Well, you're going to come through, this is the gate here, through portals to amazing worlds. But no, we will have 5 amazing lands, and obviously, as you can see, another hotel, Helios Grand, located within the park itself. And what is it all about? Well, this is us. And the hub of the park is Celestial Park. This is really where all the lands come together, and we're really very much putting the park back in theme park. But the first land we come to is going to be How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, conveniently in time for the new live-action film coming out. Stardust Racers, for those who loved our dueling coasters of the past, this thing is absolutely on a scale not done before. And also, our favourite, Mr. Potter is back, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministries of Magic. And that will encompass 2 lands, both Ministry of Magic in Paris and also London combined. The Celestial Park is, in its own right, its own land, with multiple attractions from Stardust Racers for the more adventurous to this Constellation Carousel. But as we mentioned, the park back in theme park, we will have over 7 acres of water features, fountains choreographed to music and dancing fountains. At Atlantic here, our aquarium-themed restaurant as well, and fountains that shoot 135 feet in the air. Super Nintendo World on a much larger scale from what those have experienced in Hollywood. And again, bringing that immersive aspect of life of entering a theme park with playing a video game, scoring points and leveling up. And then my personal favourite that I'm looking forward to, Dark Universe, leaning into our heritage of Universal monsters and really bringing that to life in a way never done before. And then at the centre of the park, Helios Grand, our flagship hotel with unparalleled views around the park and the nighttime attractions. So it really is going to change the landscape of Orlando. And as we mentioned, Helios Grand will be our last opening, which we cannot talk about yet because that is linked to the grand opening, which is coming soon. Leave you on a cliffhanger. Thank you very much.